Okay, at one point, I couldn't do shit because I didn't make money. I was at home taking care of kids so he could go and make a career for himself. You feel me? I saw an out. I saw, if I make money on YouTube, I can get the fuck away from him. And I did that. And I got away from him. But see, I let him back in my life for my kids. It was always for my kids, for the best of the kids. I wanted them to have a father in the household with the mother. I wanted that for them. I think as women, we all want that, you know, and we try 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 until it's just like, fuck, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. That's pretty much the conclusion we came to at some point, or I came to at some point. But yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, I did all this for my kids. So, like I said, he was playing a very evil game that he's still playing to this day. He knew, and he still knows to this day that I don't give a fuck about him. I don't care about the bitch he's with. I don't care about the car he drives. I don't care about the job he has. I don't care about none of it. They can go to fucking Paris tomorrow and get married and post it all over the internet. Bitch, I'm not gonna flinch. I don't care. I only care about my kids. My 3 babies, that's it. He recently went to Vegas. Do you guys understand how many bitches posted that shit and they tagged me in it? Trying to upset me, okay? Bitch, I didn't give a fuck. That ain't no fucking flex. And even if it was a flex, and it's a flex to him, cool, awesome, buddy. You went to Vegas. Been there 100 times. I'm from LA, you feel me? But that's awesome. It's not about that. But the thing that I cared about when I saw that he was out of town, where are my kids? Who are my kids with? Who are my kids with? Where are my kids? That's all I give a fuck about. People on this internet still try to make this shit about him and I. This shit has not been about him and I for the longest time. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck. My God, I don't care. Go to Paris, fucking Africa, Amsterdam, travel the world. Where are my kids, bro? That's it, bro. Honey, that's it and that's all. Jeez Louise. That's it and that's all. Anyway. What time is it? It's 12:53. My baby is doing great. Thank you for asking. Nope, they were left in Dallas with God knows who. He wouldn't tell me who they were with. He would not tell me. Period. Truth point. Why is it all or nothing? Jeez Louise. That's what I've been saying, bro. That's what I've been saying. I couldn't deal with trolls. I fight the... Girl, I don't give a fuck about a troll. I don't care. Period. I don't care about trolls, y'all. I don't care about people who make videos about me. They're gonna make... Just get ready. There'll be 1,000 videos made about me tomorrow. And how I'm still in love with my ex. That's what they're gonna say. So get ready. But I don't give a fuck. I don't really care. I know what I'm saying. I'm not delusional. I'm speaking facts. It's coming out of my mouth. It's all about my kids. You feel me? Yeah, but he doesn't. He doesn't tell me. In his mind, I deserve to know anything. You know, I don't, it's not my business where my kids are or who they're with or who they're around or what they do. It's none of my business, according to him. They could be with who knows. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But Mm-hmm. It is heartbreaking. It really is. Not to mention that this female goes online and talks shit. I think she called me an unfit mother. Now listen, let me make this clear. I know that I've talked maybe shit about her in the past, really shit about this situation that she's involved herself with. Not about her, just about that she involved herself in this situation. I don't really give a fuck about her. I don't care. But that's expected as a woman in my position. I think some females or some people like to forget this whole situation, and if it was done to them, like how they would react about the situation. But maybe I have said some unfavorable things. But like I said, in my situation, being their mother, being at one point and unfortunately still am married to him, I have a right to express myself the way that I want. You feel me? If a side, you know, it's a lot of moving pieces to this whole situation. But as a woman, as a wife, as the mother to your kids, if another woman comes into the situation, you're allowed to express yourself. Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm telling you guys, you're allowed to express yourself the way that you choose to, because side bitch things is not valued over here. I don't value side bitch shit over here. Okay, I just don't. I'm sorry. Maybe other people do, and maybe that's cool with your life and cool with your situation. But like I said, I have said some unfavorable things in that manner. But I don't know. I think sis just took it the wrong way. Like, I give a fuck about who she is and what she's about. I don't care. Once again, it's all about my kids. But y'all want to talk about some trolls. I feel like I'm co-parenting with the biggest troll there is at this point. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I've never been a side chick in a certain situation like this. But I think if I was, I'd be respectful. Because no matter how much you assert yourself, you will never amount to nothing in my children's life. Period. You know what I mean? They make a Father's Day, they make a Mother's Day, they don't make a side chick day. So, yeah, I'm sorry to let you know that. But somebody has to. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just don't understand it, you know? Oh, sorry, I have to move over. Girl, I don't even care about all that. I don't care about how she got him, she'll lose him. Girl, that's not my point. My point is, it's creepy to me because of the kids aspect of it. Like, this person tries to assert herself so much into my kid's life. It's creepy to me. That's creepy. Like, it's just like, I understand being there and helping out, and you think like you're noble and you're like number one side chick. That's cute. But like, getting online and calling me an unfit mother and overstepping your boundaries, that's creepy to me. Like, I don't know who raised that person. I don't know. That's something that I would never do. I would never, even if I got with the guy, and I guess I have this this consideration because I'm a mother myself, but even if I got with a guy and his baby mama was crazy, belligerent, she was still in love with him, she was still calling him, trying to be with him. First of all, I wouldn't be with him. But if that was the case, I would never, and like I saw his kids and I was around his kids, I would never disrespect their mother. Because, and I guess I feel that way. Maybe I would talk shit to her face if we had words. But I would never, I mean, maybe if she came at me crazy, you feel me? But This person has been talking shit to my kids about me, you guys. I mean, I don't know if I've ever told you guys that, but that's been happening. So I guess getting online and saying something is not a big deal because she's been talking shit to my kids about me. But that's just crazy to me. You know what I mean? I would never disrespect another mother like that. Ever, ever, ever. But I would never be in that type of situation anyway, because I could never be with a man who's still, I would never even be with a guy who's married. That's disgusting to me. But anyway, you guys, like I said, just pray for my babies. Pray for this situation. That it all works out for my kids, okay? We're talking about my kids. My babies. No. No, I would never move back to Texas. I wouldn't. There's no reason for me to. I don't need to. You guys don't even like I said, I say this in my video coming out. You guys, I did not record the shit that he was doing when I was in Texas. And yes, I'm sure people are like, girl, he don't want you. He over you. Blah. Okay, sure. That's fine. You can think what you want to think. That's totally fine. Okay? I hope and I pray he is. But one of the big reasons I had to move back to Florida is because him, along with other situations, but he was like, what's the word? He was just making my life hard. He was making my life difficult, you know, with the drive-bys and knocking on, just everything he was doing. It was just too much. And I can't get back. I cannot risk being in that situation again, you know, because for some weird, odd reason, he thinks that he controls me for some weird ass reason. So it's either, it's so aggressive, you know what I mean? And it's either one way or the other. It's either he's aggressive towards me in one way, or he's aggressive towards me in a whole nother way. Like he hates me and fuck me and this and this, and he's very rude and nasty and disrespectful, or he's very aggressive on the other side of the spectrum. You understand? It's either one or the other, but either way, there's a lot of aggression. And I don't have time for that shit. I'm not about to get locked up. I'm not about to get in no drama with him. And he likes to call the police. He likes to do all that extra shit. I'm not for all that. I'm not playing those games. I'm not doing all that. I don't want to play that. You know, that's why I moved back to Florida, because I kind of like threw my hands up and I was like, look, you say you don't want to be with me. I left you alone. Now you won't leave me alone. So, and then when I was just like, stop fucking with me, then he wouldn't be there. He wouldn't do shit for his kids. So I was like, okay, well, I'm here. And it's like, I'm not even here with the kids. The kids aren't even here because you won't come see them. You won't help me with them. I was in Texas all by myself with no help. So that's why I moved back to Florida. And people love to say, you moved back to Florida with your kids and you didn't tell him. No, I told him. I was on the phone and I told him I'm moving back to Florida. He said, no, you're not. Yes, I am. So you want to come and see your kids? You want to come and talk to you? You want to come and, because I am moving back to Florida. This was best for me and the kids. So, you know, I always stayed in communication. I always let him know what was going on. You know what I mean? Like, it was never like I was never in like a game with him. Maybe not even when I first moved to Texas, because I was very upfront with my intentions. And that was it. Like, I was very upfront with everything. Like, I still am to this day. Like, you know? I don't know. I don't really have any, like I said, I don't have no reason to lie. I ain't got no reason. I ain't got a lie to kick it. Y'all ever heard that shit? I ain't got a lie to kick it. I know what my intentions are. My intentions are still the same. I want things to be fair. I've said this like a million bajillion times. I want things to be fair. I want my kids to be where they want to be because that's what they deserve. And I want him to be a part of his kid's life. You know what I mean? That's what I've always wanted. Always wanted. But if it's not his way, it's no way, I guess. I don't know, y'all. I just never dealt with a person like this. And a man at that. Like, the men where I come from, like in California, like the men don't step the way he steps. So it's just, that's why I was so unprepared. You know, yes, I've dealt with him, but everything to me seemed like new. Like, oh, this is new because I've never seen this before. I never dealt with this before. So like the whole situation with my kids and going to court and getting a lawyer, I was just like, are you really trying to take my kids away from me? Why? Why are you trying? Why? Because I don't want to be with you? That's how they move in Texas? Or that's how I don't know. The niggas that where I come from, they usually just like move the fuck on and they just like see their kids as much as they can. Like I said, if all of this was done in the right way, the right manner, you wouldn't have had to lie in court. Because I didn't lie in court. I never said he was neglectful. I never said he was abusive. I said he was abusive towards me because he was. But I never said he was abusive towards the kids. I didn't lie and say he tried to kill himself like he lied on me. Like, it's just a whole bunch of crazy lies. A drug addict. I never said nothing about him like that because I don't have to down him like that. I don't have to down him to try to keep my kids. You know what I mean? I always kept it 100. I always kept it real. But I didn't pay the money, you know? And that's what they care about. So, and no, it wasn't $400 because I see people always trying to make fun of me in that manner. It was probably close to 10 G's, 5 to 10 G's. You feel me? Because I'm talking about lawyer fees and everything. Could I have paid for it? Yes, I could have found that shit. I could have got the money somewhere if I really chose to ask and get the money from people. But like I've always told you guys, once I got to a certain point in my life where I did shit on my own, I did shit on my own. You know, I don't like to, I'm just very independent in that way, you know. But I didn't take into account that he would be taking my tax money and taking this and taking that and just doing all this extra shit. I didn't take all that shit into account until it was like up to the wire, the last moment, you feel me? But it's okay. Like I said, I think that of course this shit hurts, but I think that everybody has said everything that they could possibly say on the internet about me and this whole situation, try to rub it in my face, try to hurt me, try to call me a bad mom, try to call me every name in the book. So it doesn't really affect me anymore. All that bullshit kind of just like, it doesn't penetrate anymore. Like, I see bullshit, it bounces off of me. I don't give a fuck. It just hurts me when I see my kids hurt, you know? And maybe that's why he's so willing to hurt them, because he knows that's the only way he could hurt me. I don't know, but I will continue to pray for them because my babies are far too young to go through this. They're far too young to go through anything like this. It's quite ridiculous that they're going through this in the first place.